So we're here with Delbert Tengan and former head coach at St. Louis High School, current defensive coordinator at Iolani High School down here in downtown Honolulu. You were there at St. Louis when Marcus was a freshman on JV. You never coached him, but you knew him when he was a youngster. You have also seen his rise to an Oregon quarterback. How would you defend him if you were now kind of a defensive coordinator going against a guy like that? How would you defend him?
Well, first of all, is try to take his legs away. I mean, you got to keep him in the pocket and force him to throw the ball. It's hard to blitz him because he's so elusive. I think that one play against Michigan State when they sent the blitz and he just kind of eluded and he flipped the ball over on a crucial third down situation. So to defend Marcus is basically you just try to rush him and keep him in the pocket and force him to throw the ball or hand off the ball. But get the ball out of his hands. Don't let him make plays. I think that, not that he's not a good passer. I think he's a tough guy to defend. But the biggest thing when we played against him here at Iolani, his senior year at St. Louis, is we try not to let him scramble and just try to maintain him in the pocket and not let him get those big plays. Because once he gets out in the open, it's like catching a deer.
It's over at that point.
It's over.
He means a lot to the island, not just the St. Louis community. And you said that that's hard to do because there's a lot of allegiances in the high school football area. But how did he kind of win over the whole island and the whole culture in some ways?
Well, I think first of all, just being the person that he is, the humble, deflecting all the accolades to other people. I think his speech at the Heisman ceremony, his acceptance speech, solidified everything when he was able to touch the Oregon people. Had a few things to say about his close friends and family, his alma mater at St. Louis, said a few things in his native tongue in Samoan, and then also acknowledging the people of Hawaii. I think what he did in that speech just encompassed everything in the islands, and all of a sudden the whole island embraced him, and he just knocked down all the walls that had been built up over the years in the rivalries that he played against that had been previously set, and he became Hawaii's guy. That's our boy.
Yeah. And when he goes to the NFL, a lot of pressure on him, a lot of expectations. Is there something about either his personality or his physical skills that you think will help him make that adjustment?
I think he has all the physical tools. He can throw the ball. He's got the legs. He's got the escapability to do that. I think just his coachability, how he's such a sponge and absorbs all the coaching that he's going to get at that level. He's a student of the game. He'll be in that film room studying film and studying the opponents. He'll be in the weight room working hard and doing all the things that he needs to prepare. What Marcus does and has done over the years that's going to carry over to the NFL, that's going to make him a success, is he's never satisfied with where he's at. He's always striving to be better. And that's what's going to take him over the top in the NFL.
Do you have any preference where he goes?
I really don't have a preference. I just hope that where he goes, he fits in well. I'm sure the city or whatever city he's in will embrace him, and he'll do well. Of course, being from Hawaii, the Hawaii people have the West Coast allegiance to the 49ers, the San Diego Chargers, and the Seahawks are really big here. Yeah. Used to be the Los Angeles Rams before, and LA is supposedly going to get the franchise back in a year or two. So, somewhere along the West Coast, I think if he lands on a team on the West Coast, the Hawaii people will be at his games.
For sure.